everyone, Steve from Stevivor here, and it's a great day to be in this office. We have an Xbox Series X, and we're about to unbox it. Now, truth be told, we have unboxed it a while ago, and we just put everything back in the box so we could show you what it looks like. And I kind of stuffed up one bit, so just go with me on this. Anyway, the box looks like this. It has a lovely kind of top green grille on the front. On the top, it has a picture of the Series X. We have the same thing on the side, and a bit of an indication of what to expect from the console, 4K, 120 FPS, etc. Finally, on the back, and rather sadly, we have a picture of the Master Chief, and we can all pretend that Halo Infinite wasn't delayed. But it's probably a good thing that it was. I'd rather have a better game than a shoddy launch day one. So, we've not done this before, so we're just going to go and do our best. This is how the box opens. It lifts up like this, and immediately you'll see the fancy Series X. Now this is where I stuffed up. There's like a black, kind of like the controller has this little like carry bag. There's a little black one on the console itself. I took that off and kind of wrecked it, so I'm not going to try to pretend like I didn't. But it also has this cool like power your dreams thing that sits over top of it. Obviously that slides off. And I'm going to try to do this without breaking it. Ta-da! And then we have access to the Series X itself. Now we'll do some glamour shots, some beauty shots in a bit, but it's pretty straightforward. We've got the disk drive and the disk eject button. We've got a USB and the controller sync button alongside the power button on the front. And on the back, we have access to the power input, an HDMI out, the storage expansion slot for the Seagate expansion cards if you choose to buy one, a networking port, and 2 additional USB ports. So there's the console itself. In addition, in the box, we have a product and regulatory guide, which I'm sure everyone will be just ecstatic to read. And we have a getting started setup guide, which takes you through how to plug cables in. It takes you to a reminder that you can get an Xbox app to help you set up your console. And on the back, it shows you how you not only put batteries in the controller, but synchronize it with the console itself. In this little flip-uppy bit at the top, we have an ultra high-speed HDMI cable. It's very important that you use this cable if you do have an HDMI 2.1 compliant TV or monitor, which I don't think really exists. TVs certainly do. With that enabled HDMI 2.1, you'll be able to get 4K and 120 frames out of your games where they're available, or where that feature is available. We then have a standard power cable, Australian, oi oi oi. And finally, we have that little bag that I was talking about with your fancy controller and 2 AA batteries. And I've dropped one. Very good at this, as you can tell. So here are the 2 AA batteries. They're batteries. And here is the controller itself. It is the new style with the hybrid D-pad that kind of has that half D-pad, half satellite option that you can get on the Elite series controllers. It has in the middle a share button dedicated, which is quite useful. And we'll zoom in and do some shots in a second, but it has some kind of ribbed edges, raised edges on the trigger tops and on the handhelds for a very pleasant experience, if I'm being honest. So that's everything that comes in the box. Oops, don't drop that. And you'll get to open yours from the 10th of November.